am just checking the bathroom. We just poured the bed in, and I just want to run you through some of the key things we check when it comes to bathroom beds before we go and pour put our waterproofing on. So I'm just here. Poured this bed the other day. Connor's set up all his pins and got height pins in everything so that we can make sure that we got the right falls without having to guess and use levels. But we still check them with the level as we come back. But what essentially happens is that Connor's got all his heights set so that we're meeting our 1 in 80 requirement. So what we do before we go and waterproof anything is just come back over and actually check. Like, you can actually see there the slight gap because the level's actually sitting on that side, which is not a bad thing. So I'm making sure that the wall level's got fall to the drain, so you can see there that's more than enough. Generally, rule of thumb is black line, so we're just touching the black line, which is good. We'll do the same on this side. It's sitting up a little bit on here anyway, so it's actually a little bit higher than it should be, but it's touching the black line, so that's more than enough there. And then I'm checking it this way as well, so it's pretty bang on level. It's got a touch of fall to that end, which is what we're after, so that what's happening is well, the shower's here, shower's there, bathtub's here. So what's happening, any water that's running down here, we can actually tilt this drain to make it run down towards that waste. And same even down in here. I know some people don't make sure there's fall, but we want to make sure that there's water falling and not sitting underneath this drain. So this is sitting hard down. This slab's actually a little bit out of level as it is, but it's worked in our favour with the drain. So water's going to run, any water that gets underneath this drain that we put in here, it's going to run down to there as well. I'm even doing the same with this big one. So same deal here. One of the biggest things is just that making sure that, same deal, if I can go out of it, we've got all this is falling all to our drain, so that if there is any water or anything happens, there's no way water's going to get out that door. So if I go back to here, you can see nice little amount of fall there, which is just touching the black line, so which is what we want. Everything's falling all towards that corner, falling to the drain. The bathtub's going to be at that back there, and the water's going to fall back down towards this way as well. So this is a super key element, and very, very critical to making sure that it's all right, because if this ain't done right, you can have a nice new bathroom and yeah, water's not going to run in the right direction, or if it's not sharp enough, you're going to start having issues elsewhere. So we've gone away with using center floor waste because we don't have to have them. We just got to make sure everything is falling to that drain. So I'm also just going around any little lumps and bumps. We'll just grind off to start with. We'll grind all this off, get all this nice and flat, any rough bits, and then once I've got all this vacuumed and clean, I'll put my first coat of waterproofing down. I'll show you another video of how that kind of works and what that is anyway.